Hello everybody, good to be back. This is Heart to Heart Readings. I'm an angel medium. I channel, I can channel living spirits, I suppose, but more like read into their energy. I can communicate with spirits and I can communicate with pets. As you can see, that's my dog, Mimi. Mrs. Taurus Moon Tarot. Hi! A mess, it was like a jumble for me to say. But anyways, I'm feeling a little bit sick, so if I sound a little bit different, that's why. And I probably need a tissue soon, which is fine. But anyways, I like to do generals in the beginning of a reading. So let me just do that before I answer anybody's question. All right. And the deck that I'm using is the Angel Oracle deck by Ambika Waters. And I'm doing something a little bit different. In the title, I wrote that the first 5 people can get a free question if they're a new sub. Because I just get so tired. I try to not be so tired, but oh, hi, hey, how are you? I try to not be so tired by smelling aromatherapy stuff, but Miss Taurus Moon Tarot says, girl, same. Yeah, it's tiring doing so many of them, right? After an hour, I'm done. Yeah, dude, oh my gosh. And I always say I'm trying to finish early today. Not because I want to hurry up, but because I have other stuff to do usually. And then it ends up being 2 hours. Yes, hey, I cut my hair. I didn't style it. Oh my god, I need tissue. I didn't style it, but yeah, I just clipped it back. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a tissue. I'll be back. Okay, cool, I'm back. And you could enjoy my dog for a little bit. But anyways, so I did a lost pet reading today. I don't advertise that I do lost pet readings just because I don't feel completely confident in it yet. But I did one today for free just to test out my skills. And it was really cool. It really suits my personality, and the other person gets to connect with an animal that they never thought they could connect with again. Cheryl, hi, how are you? Hi, Bonita, it's been a while. Okay, so for the general reading in the beginning of this live is the West. And the description reads, I create the reality around me with thoughts of pure love and goodness. Now, the thing that I see, or what strikes me immediately off the bat, is a circle on his chest. Oh, okay, and now I see a community of people holding hands in a circle. But you guys are doing so with connection and with an intent for love, basically. Crazy girl, hi, how are you? I remember you. Let's see. I think this has to do with connecting with your community or whoever it is that you aren't very familiar with. Maybe it's your neighbor, maybe you suddenly have an urge to show them love, if you, I don't know, happen to cook an apple pie or whatever, and you're like, hey, do you want a slice? Something like that. And this also has to do with race as well, and the unity between people, no matter the race that they are. And I'm not trying to say that just because I'm Asian, I'll connect with something that's Asian, nothing like that. It's more taking a step back and realizing your prejudices, they're saying, and not putting so much shame on yourself, because as we have to remember, we are humans of a system. So just because we have certain prejudices, it doesn't mean that we're bad people. It just depends on how we choose to handle that information and what we choose to do with it. Kirsty says, is there any way you could give us a link to your reading so it can take us straight to the page? I don't know how to do that because my Instagram isn't like popular enough for me to put a link on there. I guess I could put a link in my bio on my Instagram if that's something that you were looking for. Oh, to PayPal. So yes, it's at the very top. I'll copy and paste it for you, okay? All right, so anyways, so it's not about holding our identity down with shame, because if you shame yourself for something, you're not going to be able to get through it, because the only thing that you can really get through something is love and clarity and understanding. But anyways, and this card is also about appreciating other people's differences in comparison to yours. And I see children too in this vision of mine, in this community of, holding hands and connecting and stuff like that. I see children too. And it's really reminding of ourselves of the children that we are, or that the children that we used to be. So when we were children, we were just very open and loving and connecting. Like we basically, what I'm trying to say is that like we were born into a racist world. And I know that's kind of like went into racism, right? But anyways, we were born into this world, so we were taught these things. But as children, don't you remember when you didn't have those prejudices? And so our guides are just trying to tell us that we still are that. But you also need to look at yourself and remind yourself that you were taught prejudice, so that when prejudice pops up in your mind, you're not a bad person. You were just taught the wrong thing. Oh, my little dog. But yeah, that's a very, very loving thing. And they're trying to, the guides and the angels, they're trying to remind us to come back into our core, our center, our true identity, which is that of purity and integrity and laughter and things like that. Let me see what else I can get from this card. It's just really a time of joining hands right now, of being, it reminds me of State Farm advertisement, but of being a good neighbor. And like, it doesn't even have to be your neighbor. It could be like smiling at somebody that you don't know. But a smile changes everything. But anyways, kind of rambling, but yeah, hope you get the gist. Ashley Vasquez, hi, how are you? Okay, so, all right, now is the time where I create the list. So Mrs. Taurus Moon Tarot was first. So as a part of the free reading, it's, and I don't know who's next. Oh yeah, by the way, the paid folks, they do get a bump ahead. Sometimes, if some of the free new subs, which get a free reading, have been waiting like a long ass time, I'll probably put them before somebody that was paid, but it really depends on, how long that person's been reading. Okay. Oh, okay, hey. Oh, dude, hey, how's your sister? Like, what did she say about her reading? So, I mean, it looks like the person that's on the list is Mrs. Taurus Moon Tarot. So where are you at, Mrs. Taurus? And I wanted to like curl my hair for you guys, just because I like to look nice when I'm on live. I don't want to. I used to like just come on in my pajamas and just like really not care, but I'm trying to put more effort into it. What? Kirsty says I can't find you. That's weird because the link is just that, like right there. Like that's how you would. I only do PayPal, by the way. Okay, so Mrs. Taurus, what's your question? And let me know if you've subscribed yet, because you gotta sub before you get that free read. Hi, Pawan, how are you? Okay, I'm just waiting for Taurus to let me know that she's subbed and that she can post her question. I got nose itches. Mrs. Taurus says, me and my ex-boyfriend had a fallout and an argument, and I reached out to him to see if he wanted to talk it out and meet up at first. At first he was okay, then he's hesitant. Okay, so he's basically got mixed feelings. Thank you, hey, for donating. Miss Taurus Moon, let me know when you've subscribed, okay? Then you can get your read. But anywho, just to advertise my services a little bit, as you can see from the list all the way at the very top of the chat, I do private reads. I also do a 1-question read for $8, a 2-question read for $12, and a full 1 hour for $100. And I also do pet readings, so I do it $60 for 30 minutes. And they can be living or they can be passed on. Okay, so do you think he'll make a final decision to link up? His name is Kwamir? I don't know how to pronounce that. All right, so I'm going to do, for some reason I felt like this was your deck, so I'm going to do that. So let's see. Do you think he'll make a final decision to link up? Okay. Okay, so your card says options, and I know that in your mind you're just like, what? I mean, the description is not very relevant. I mean, it's relevant, but I don't think it. I need to say it. You said that. Oh, you are supposed to link up tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I understand that to you he looks very hot and cold, but I almost think that on his end, the emotional situation between you guys right now, it just feels too sensitive and too touchy. Like whatever it is that happened with the fallout, I think that those emotional reactions, it's almost like he feels like if he pokes the situation, like it might just what's the word, like clap back at his face, or you know what I mean, like it'll just come back at him tenfold almost. You said, I think it's a front. I mean, when you say front, to me that sounds like he's just trying to like be manipulative and like try to get a reaction from you while not being truly honest and communicative about his feelings. I really think he's more like, actually, wait, let me tune in a little bit more. I think it's more like he's afraid because I can see him like backing away from the situation. Not that he's trying to get a certain reaction from you, like maybe, but it feels more like, I don't know what to do with this situation right now. That's basically what it feels like. Oh, no, it's him acting like he doesn't want to meet up. No, it's actually not. I think he's, the guides are telling me that he's puzzled about the situation, like, you know, perplexed. I mean, I don't know what to tell you other than what I just saw. So in terms of whether he'll make a final decision to link up, I think not yet. I just want to meet up to talk tomorrow, and I really want him to. I mean, I can't. It's not that I can't, but it's like I don't know if I should continue to pry deeper into how he's feeling. She says maybe he fell out of love. Well, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like, if somebody falls out of love, then it was really never love. to begin with. I'm sorry to be so blunt and harsh about it, but that's kind of fruit salad. I'll get to you in a little bit, okay? Oh, what? Chrissy said, well, for some reason I couldn't find it, so I just went on your website and paid for 2 questions instead. Well, Chrissy, I'm more than happy to do those 2 questions for you, but like if you're looking for something cheaper, like I would do this, but like those 2 questions that you pay outside of YouTube, you know, like any reading that I do outside of YouTube is always more comprehensive. So if you are looking for something more comprehensive, I would stick with your purchase. Otherwise, I'll just refund you, and then you can just pay again here. Your decision, let me know. Hi, Jamari, how are you? Good to see you. But anyways, Mrs. Mrs. Taurus. Okay, Kirsty, then I'll be able to get back to it. I'll try to get back to it today, because usually I get pretty tired after reading, but I will let you know in any case. Okay, so Miss Taurus, you said, so the answer is not right now. Here's the thing. The guides, they want me to respect his privacy. And it's not that I'm lazy and I don't want to like look into it, because I'm like a huge problem solver, and a lot of the times I don't stop until like I know the answer. But in this situation, like, I think you need to take a step back, actually. I think this is more like not a lesson per se, but an experience for you to, I guess, cool it. Not that I'm saying that you're going nuts. Oh, okay, you got confused. Okay. I mean, it's not that they don't want you to know. Like, guides aren't like that. They're not. It's more like it could be that. Hold on. What? Okay, what's going on here? Let me speak to your guides, Mrs. Taurus, and let's see what they want to say. What's going on here? Okay, they're showing me this. Okay, they're just telling you to be patient, basically. Your guides are very smiley, and they're very loving and very pure and joyful. And they said that she's very impatient a lot of the time. You know, and they're saying that this experience is just for you to be patient right now. It's not about, am I going to get the answer or not? It's almost trusting in life, or rather in yourself, right? Trusting in yourself to not push ahead for the answer that you're looking for, or something like that. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. So yeah, they do want you to go with the flow, but it's patience, because there's a certain, I don't want to say lesson, because that has a different connotation to it. There's a certain loving experience with patience, because with patience, you're telling yourself, like, you're holding yourself with love and honor and respect, and you're telling yourself, you know, I will hold on to myself during this situation that makes me feel so stressed or like a wreck or whatever. Sensitero, hello. Fruit salad, I'm sorry, I haven't gone to your question, but give me a second. But do you know what I mean, Mrs. Taurus? And Chrissy says, you're so pretty. Oh, you're so sweet. So fruit salad, anyways, I don't know why I went on your recommended page. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I mean, that's cool to know that I'm popped up somewhere. And no, I'm not a magician. Magicians, they work with illusion. And they're skilled in how to make illusion look like reality. But no, I'm a medium, and I communicate with spirits from the other side. I can also talk to pets. I feel like I'm advertising myself. But I talk to angels and a lot of beings. And Mrs. Taurus Moon says, maybe it's just a surprise. They wanted me to see tomorrow instead of anticipating something, or always wanted to know the answer. And yeah, I mean, you kind of get it. You kind of get what they're saying. But yeah, they want you to have patience. And to have patience is also to love and to respect yourself. Because imagine instead of you. I don't know if you're doing this or not, but imagine like if you're texting him and instead of messaging me, you're texting him. Like you're just like, hello, 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 hello. Like the situation looks very embarrassing. I don't know. It's just more like, where's the respect for yourself? You know what I mean? And that's a different context in terms of like, you're not doing that actually, but it's like, do you really want to be doing to yourself like that right now? All right, so Sunset Tarot, yes, you may ask a question. However, the list is here, so I'm gonna put you second, okay? So once you've subbed and liked Sunset Tarot, I'm gonna give your reading. And marry me, Jisoo. This sounds like a K-pop star. Can I request you to do a tarot reading about this certain artist or group's future? Oh, dude, yeah, let's do it. That sounds really fun. Okay, perfect. Thank you for doing that. And now, hey is next. Sorry, I didn't type everything out. Oh, Damari. Jamari, did you want someone reading? Okay, all right, hey, let's do it. Where's my phone? Oh, Jamari just paid too, okay. Okay. All right. So, do I know Blackpink? Not really, but I know that they're famous, and I know what one of them looks like. I don't remember what the rest looks like. Okay, so Jamari, sorry, my internet like cuts off a lot. Like sometimes it's my guides telling me to like take a breather. All right, there you go. There's the updated list. But yeah, I think it's my internet sucks too. Okay. Oh, okay. So hey, off the bat. Hopefully you pick a card. I like looking at them with the message. Yeah, I'll pick a card. So anyways, hey, off the bat, as I'm shuffling this deck, I can feel your guides hugging you. Just a very like firm yet loving and gentle hug. Almost if you can imagine like your heart. Why is my nose itchy? Almost if you can imagine someone like hugging your heart. Do I talk to trees? I have before. I don't talk to them a lot actually, but yeah, I have before. So the list is basically an order for who goes next. I'm not sure which one to do, you guys. I guess I just picked both. Oh, these two. Or, I'll just do three because I didn't know which one to do. Okay, so you got 3 cards. That's a shit ton of cards. Oh, I know. She doesn't even, I wonder if she knows that like people are just staring at her. SC, why does it sound familiar? SC, have you gotten a reading with me before? Whoa, okay, so hey, you got really cool cards. So this one says knowing, and it says my sense of inner knowing leads me to the light. This one says trust, and it says I trust in the divine power of goodness and love to protect and guide me. Whoa, okay. So I don't know what's going around you right now, hey, but I see a lot of guides kind of like encircling you. And they're holding hands, kind of like I said about that community holding hands in the beginning of the general reading. Honestly, you look like you're grieving. I don't know what's going on, but I see you with your face in your palms, like rocking back and forth and crying. I don't know what's going on right now, hey, but obviously, you're having a horrible time. That's what it looks like to me. Hmm. I remember one time you said that you like baked goods or something like that, or like you own like a little bakery on the side. Oh shit, something broke into my apartment. They actually took some money. Okay, okay. Hey, do you bake a lot or something like that? You're a cake decorator. That's right, that's right. Now, okay. Wow, I'm getting a lot of stuff right now. So I can't like get to it while I'm doing a reading, so I'm just gonna focus on Hey's reading right now. Okay. All right. So with the knowing card, I know this is weird, but I think that you know you're gonna be all right, Hey, because I don't know, you seem like a very positive person from this card. Like, I don't know if you try to like keep your head high around your kids or something like that, but whatever it is, like you somehow tell yourself and you know that things are just going to come around on the other side, and you know life will be sunshine and rainbows again. I don't know, that's just kind of what I see. Um, and I have to say, it just looks like, you know, these little, looks like stars. I don't know, the stars from like this gold ring or this halo thing that's coming out. You know, I'm hearing baking, and I'm hearing cake decorator. Oh, you said I do know that, but I just had to let it out. My kids don't really see it. Okay, yeah. Of course, of course. It's very much like my dog who passed away. I very much know that he's constantly in my life, but I just had to really grieve still. So I know what you mean. But anyways, with you and this cake decorating business or whatever, I don't know if it's a legitimate, you know, uh, legal business or not, I don't know, but it just looks like it'll be very fruitful. You know, your cake decorating stuff, and I just see like ideas, and I see a lot of cookies with frosting on them, and a lot of, okay, it's a small business. I don't know. I think you might be getting very creative so that you can get that money back. But there's just a lot of ideas and inspiration and fulfillments that they're telling me. Um, it just looks like basically you'll be making profit, basically. Um, but there's a lot of creative energy and a lot of creative flow coming in you, and surrounding you and being you. Um, I don't know. I just see you going like, okay, let's make this dough. Like literally, you're making dough, like not just like money, but cake dough. um, okay, and you're. I think that you said you had 3 kids, but this card says youth. You know, your kids, they will be cheering you up a lot. I think already they're just such joyful angels, and you can't help but to have your soul light up whenever your kids are like, Mom, look at this toy that I made. And like, for whatever reason, like the head is off, like really like looks really weird, but you know, you start laughing. But I see them like dancing around you. And they look like little angels, like little what do you call them? Like cherub angels, you know, this one. Um, and they're just dancing around you as if nothing happened, as if nothing bad ever happened. I don't know, because they're kids, you know, they live in simple and pure joy, and they don't worry about the rest. Basically, simple beings. But anyways, you seeing that, it takes you away from the drama and the pain and stuff. She says, yes, I focus on them to feel better. They are fine and they don't see the problems. Yeah, see? I think that they unknowingly are guiding you throughout this. Okay, cool. And now for the final card, it says trust. And again, it says, I trust in the divine power of goodness and love to protect and guide me. I don't know. I think that you have a very powerful instinct and a more magical intuition than you may realize or allow yourself to accept about yourself or something like that, whatever it is. Oh my God, my nose is so itchy. Anyways, I know, right? These cards are so beautiful. Something about you, something about your spirit, because sometimes when I look at somebody, I don't just see who they are in on earth, but I also see like the personality behind them. Not that they're hiding something, but it's really truly who they are, whether they know it or not. And what I see with you, Hey Hey, is you're smirking. Not because you're gonna do something evil. You're not like that at all. But you're smirking because you're smart as hell. And your guides say that you're very, what's the word? The word for like Sherlock Holmes. Like he's very, like his survival instincts, they're very much there, and he can create anything out of any idea and know how to do it. Kirsty, do I need to email my questions to you? Yes, you do. I haven't gotten like those per question readings in a while because of COVID, I guess. So I'm forgetting how it works. But yeah, you need to email it to me. But anyways, they said that you're very cunning and that you're very smart. Excuse me. And then I kind of see you like walking away from the situation, kind of almost like a saunter. And you're like, I know how to get out of this. And you kind of just walk away. You know, your hips are swaying and you're just like, I know. Does that make sense to you? Hey, hey. Anyways, my email is readingswithjackie@gmail.com. Marry Me Juices says, I know this is kind of random, but what do you think about the streaming culture? And I don't know. What do I think? I don't know. I don't know how much more profit or how much less profit that they make, but I think for sure it's pushed artists to market themselves differently, you know, because a lot of things in technology are changing, you know, and the internet, social media is changing, so they have to compete with that. And it's funny, actually, I was watching Hot to something, I don't know, some guy named like Sean Evans or something like that. He does these like super spicy chicken wings challenge, and he invites a lot of like celebrities on there. And there's this one celebrity that was like, oh yeah, my publicist told me to come on here, said that it would be good exposure, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know, there's that. Hey, hey says, I still feel sad, but in the way back of my mind, I know I'll be fine. Way in the back. Okay, I mean, it's not that your guides don't understand what you're going through, that's for sure, because, you know, they gave you like a very like soulful hug when I first drew those cards. I think like maybe the reason why it doesn't help like emotionally soothe you that well is because you already know this information, maybe. So it's really about self-soothing, perhaps, you know, it's really about trusting the self and your own intuition kind of a thing. And that's very powerful too, especially being a mom, I would assume, right? But I guess that applies to anybody. Yeah, Marry Me Jesus says, oh yeah, I watched that too, so yeah. Let me try to, hey, you can keep talking, but I'm just gonna gather the list. What was the list in the beginning? I don't even know. Okay, so Jamari is next, that's for sure. And then, okay, so insert think was the last person to get a free read. So after that, you guys would need to donate $3. I know there was somebody that came in. Oh yes, Empress222 Tarot Reader, I'm sorry, but you have to donate $3 to get a read, okay? So yeah, the free list is closed. Yeah, so Jamari, he's like, just what I need to hear. I needed to know that I need to trust myself. I don't know, that was funny. So I'm glad I helped you. And hey, how's your sister? Did you tell her like about the read? What'd she say? Blah blah blah. You're welcome. Hey. Okay, so Jamari wants a general. Yes, I'll give you the general. Ushba, Asim, yes, the list is closed. Oh, you sent her the link, okay. I'm soft for your puppy just napping in the back. Yeah, I have two. I'll show you. Oops, yeah, there's the